She posted, "Ripe to my relationship. He cheated and broke my heart," with a photo of us. I never cheated. I didn't argue online. I just hired a defamation attorney and sued for 200 zalozen when her employer fired her for reputation issues. And the court ruled in my favor. Ripe to my relationship. Found out Derek has been cheating on me for months with multiple women. The man I loved, trusted, wanted to marry, is a serial cheater and a liar. I'm devastated, but at least now I know the truth. Cheater Faye exposed, point narcissist alert. She attached a photo of us from last Christmas, all smiles and holiday cheer. Then she tagged me, my workplace, my sister, and even my elderly mother who barely knows how to use Facebook. Here's the thing, I never cheated. Not once. The night before, we'd had an argument about her spending after she maxed out another credit card on designer bags. I told her we needed to discuss budgets, if we were serious about our future. She stormed off to her friend Vanessa's place. Normal couple stuff, I thought. This, however, was a nuclear option launched from nowhere. My boss, Ted, called within an hour. "Derek, what's going on? HR is freaking out about these posts." My mom called crying, asking what she did wrong in raising me. My sister was ready to disown me. I didn't respond online. I didn't post rebuttals or engage with the hundreds of comments calling me trash. Instead, I screenshotted everything. Every post, every comment where she elaborated on my supposed cheating, every share from her friends amplifying the lies. I downloaded it all and organized it into folders. Then I called my college buddy, Nathan, who's now a defamation attorney. "She just gave you a lottery ticket," he said after reviewing everything. "This is textbook defamation, per se. Accusations of infidelity targeted at your employer, completely fabricated. We're talking serious damages." "How serious?" I asked. "With the workplace implications and the deliberate spread to your professional network." "6 figures, easy. Maybe more if your job is affected." By noon, I'd retained Nathan officially. By 2 p.m., cease and desist letters were being drafted. By close of business, we'd filed a formal defamation lawsuit seeking 200 zalozen in damages. Cassandra was about to learn that destroying someone's reputation for Instagram sympathy has real-world consequences. A week later, the cease and desist letter was delivered to Cassandra's work. Her reaction was predictable. First came the angry texts. "Are you serious? You're suing me. This is such a Derek move. Can't handle the truth, so you try to silence me legally." I didn't respond, following Nathan's advice for complete radio silence. Then came the victim posts. "OMG, guys. The narcissist is now trying to sue me for speaking my truth. This is what abusers do. They try to silence their victims with legal threats. I need your support more than ever." Her friend Vanessa started a whole thread about SLP suits. The echo chamber was intense, but what Cassandra didn't realize was that every new post was more evidence. She was building our case for us. Then, Thursday happened. I was called into a meeting with HR. Shannon from HR had printed out dozens of Cassandra's posts and comments from people saying they'd never do business with a company that employs cheaters. I pulled out my folder, the lawsuit filing, screenshots showing the argument was about money, and texts where she called me cheap for controlling her lifestyle. "So, you're saying none of these cheating allegations are true?" Shannon asked. "Not a single word," I confirmed. "This is retaliation." Ted, my boss, exchanged a look with Shannon. "Derek, we can't have this affecting our workplace. Effective immediately. You're on paid administrative leave while this gets sorted legally." My professional life was now in limbo because of Cassandra's social media tantrum. That night, Nathan called. Cassandra hired an attorney. Mackenzie Wolf. I knew the name. This was escalating. "What's our next move?" I asked. "Discovery," he said. "We'll subpoena everything. She wanted to play this game publicly. We'll dissect it legally." Meanwhile, Cassandra started a GoFundMe for her legal fees titled, "Help Me Fight My Abuser's Attempt to Silence Me." It raised 3,000 in 2 days. Nathan kept me focused. "Let her dig," he said. "Every dollar she raises, every lie she tells, it's all evidence of malicious intent. That's what turns a defamation case from compensatory to punitive damages." 3 weeks later, the discovery phase was enlightening. The judge was not amused by Mackenzie Wolf's attempts to delay Cassandra's deposition. "Miss Wolf," the judge said, "your client was well enough to post 17 times on social media this week about this case. She can sit for a deposition." The deposition was a masterclass in watching someone destroy their own case. Nathan started simple. "Miss Rodriguez, can you name the multiple women Derek cheated on you with?" Silence. I don't remember their names," she stammered. When pressed for any evidence, she finally snapped. "I just knew, okay." The way he acted about money, controlling me.
"That's emotional cheating."
She had just admitted on record that the cheating was actually our financial disagreement. The real bombshell came from her phone records. A text thread from the night of our argument showed her planning her revenge with Vanessa. "Derek's being a controlling of about money again. I'm going to teach him a lesson he won't forget." Vanessa replied, "Olmau brutal. Do it." 2 days later, I got a call from HR. Cassandra's employer, Meridian Marketing, had terminated her. A marketing firm couldn't employ someone who publicly fabricated stories for social media manipulation. They cited reputation damage and dishonesty. That evening, Cassandra updated her GoFundMe, claiming I had now destroyed her career. The pre-trial settlement conference was a joke. Mackenzie offered that Cassandra would delete the posts if I dropped the lawsuit and paid her 50 zalausens for emotional distress. Nathan laughed out loud before presenting our counteroffer. Cassandra pays 175 zalas in damages, covers all legal fees, posts a full retraction, and signs a permanent NDA. They rejected it. In the weeks before trial, Cassandra's life continued to implode. Then, I got an unexpected call from a woman named Monica Martinez, Jerome's wife. She had hired a PI and discovered her husband's 6-month affair with Cassandra. The PI's report contained photos, hotel receipts, and more. "She was planning to leave you for him," Monica said, "but Jerome wouldn't leave me. When he told her it was just fun, she lost it. That's when she went after you." She agreed to testify. Trial week arrived. Nathan's opening statement was brilliant, laying out the facts of the deliberate and malicious defamation. Mackenzie painted Cassandra as a woman speaking her truth, now being destroyed by a vindictive ex. When it was my turn, I walked the jury through the evidence. When Cassandra testified, she cried, but under Nathan's cross-examination, her story crumbled. The knockout blow was Monica Martinez's testimony. With quiet dignity, she detailed Cassandra's affair with her husband and her pattern of manipulation. She told Jerome she was going to ruin Derek because he was cheap. Monica stated. She said, she knew how to hurt men through their reputations and careers. She was proud of it. The jury deliberated for only 3 hours. The verdict: defamation per se, with malicious intent proven. They awarded 200,000 in compensatory damages and 100,000 in punitive damages, for a total of 300,000, plus all legal fees. Cassandra sobbed hysterically. The judge issued a permanent injunction and ordered her to post a full, court-mandated retraction and apology on all platforms within 48 hours. 6 months later, getting money from someone who has declared bankruptcy is nearly impossible. I'll probably never see most of that 300,000, but that wasn't the point. The court-ordered retraction was screenshotted and shared hundreds of times. The truth was finally out there. Last I heard, Cassandra moved back in with her parents. She can't work in marketing anymore. My paid leave ended with the verdict, and my company gave me a raise, partly out of guilt. My reputation is actually stronger now. People know I was falsely accused and fought back the right way. The lesson is simple: if someone decides to destroy your reputation with lies, don't fight them on social media. Document everything, hire a good attorney, and let the legal system work. Cassandra thought she could destroy me with a few posts and face no consequences. She was wrong. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting even, it's getting justice. And seeing her forced to admit in public that she lied, that's priceless.